Hello, everybody. It is your boy, Coach Heavy Hands, and if you can't tell, I'm at an 11 out of 10 right now because I've been waiting all day, worked the full day, knowing this UFC 5 reveal trailer dropped, kept from looking at anything on Twitter, any messages from my boys about it, anything. I've kept away from it, haven't looked at it except for this very screen that you see right now. I wanted to have my first moment watching it with you, so let's just get it right now. But right off the bat, one thing I noticed, this is your warning: blood, check, I want it; strong language, check, I need it; violence, check, that's what I'm here for. But in-game purchases, very interesting. I don't think in-game purchases were a thing in UFC 4, at least outside of the in-game currency. Ooh. I'll just finish that thought. Is that outside of the game in-game currency? And if EA is trying to sell bear heads or construction helmets or anything goofy from UFC 4, including those dances, pre-fight dances and whatever rituals you had to go through to get into a fight with somebody, I'm not here for it. I don't want that. But if you're selling me, the ability to, upgrade my guy by points, similar to like a My Player situation, you got VC, some sort of setup like that, I'm here. I'm right here for it. I'm a sucker for it. I'll play along. But I'm not buying any bear heads from you. The tone. One thing, and by the way, I don't have the sound playing because I don't want to get any copyright strikes or anything else like that, but one thing that's standing out to me about this scene is the tone. And that's what we have to look forward to in these like reveal trailers, CGI reveal trailers, is like they're communicating what their intentions are with the game. So like, this feels more serious than the UFC 4 reveal. It just does. And it almost looks like they're trying to bring you into the arena versus have you play, just play a game. This feels like they're trying to show you what it's like in there, which is the whole idea, which is what they set out to do and then kind of strayed from with this cartoony, floaty, do dances before you fight and emote and wear a bear hat in the ring and all this stuff. I know I got stuck with the bear hat thing, but it just really irritates me when I saw that and when I see that in UFC 4. Something that's standing out to me, by the way, is the sweat. Valentina Shevchenko, the back is sweaty. I see her glisten. We just all witnessed the glistening of Israel Adesanya. So I'm wondering, is sweat going to play a role in this game? Is it set so that like maybe later on in the fight, you're grappling, it's harder to pull off reversals or harder to that's probably looking a little bit too deep at this, but it's a possibility. Look at Volt cracking knuckles right before he cracks some skull. By the way, I appreciate a reveal trailer. But anytime in like a sports, any game, you show action and it's all CGI, I know you have to do it. EA has to do it. But it's almost disgusting because you're not showing me, it's almost a reminder that this is an official game reveal trailer that shows no gameplay in 43 seconds of it. And with this type of trailer, and of course, yes, I am a seasoned gamer, but with this type of trailer there, I bet you won't see anything. Not even a second of gameplay, unless it's at the very, very end. EA might give us a little taste. Boom. Oh, look at that though. But look what they did show us. A kick from Valentina caused bruising. You can see it right there. So Amanda didn't have that bruising before she got a kick, and the damage was corresponding on the right side of her face with that left head kick she received. So, that's pretty cool. That's a good sign. It's not just random, damage. Oh, Conor McGregor Conor McGregor showed up for the first time. Oh my God. Yo, that is a decline if I've ever seen one in popularity. EA puts your face all over these games when they want to sell them. Conor McGregor was selling these games. I think he's been on a couple of them. He hasn't shown up until 50 seconds in. And his face is there for a second, only to get driven through the canvas by Michael Chandler, of all people. My goodness, classic fight. Volk and Islam. So what I think we're seeing here is EA's intention to have more fluidity from the ground and the stand-up, or transitions, striking on the ground to be more effective or useful. Whereas you go look at, I'm a ground guy. I mean, I'm Coach Heavy Hands, but I grapple. If anybody has watched the streams, watch me play UFC 4, I grapple heavy. And the striking, the ground and pound on the ground, it looks terrible. It makes for a boring experience for viewers and gamers. You know, I'm glad to see. I hope we see some improvement there. Damn, look at the damage. Once again, EA is clearly not here to play. I don't know if in the other reveal trailers we saw so much blood and damage, but I'm loving this. I'm loving what we're seeing. This cut is a little bit borderline cartoonish, like we used to see in the old THQ UFC games for my old timers out there. You know what I'm talking about. They look like they just got into a fight with Freddy Krueger. If you had enough cuts on your face, and I might clip something up and put it in here to show you guys, but it was ridiculous. This is borderline ridiculous, but I'd rather have it than not. This looks excellent. Once again, all CGI. I know this is not gameplay, but EA's signaling an intention here to get more graphic with this. Obviously, the mature rating. Oh, and this is excellent to see. A little bit of a stumble before a fall, not just a death or a falling unconscious. Let's hope we see that. Herb Dean, ref involvement. We saw the screenshot. Last week there's a screenshot drop that showed Herb Dean, I think, breaking up stopping a fight with Volk and maybe Islam, or maybe it was Charles Oliveira. I can't remember, but Herb Dean looked like he was beating them both up in that shot. All right. Here comes John Jones wrapping it up. Let's go, baby. The GOAT. And I'm ready. I'm ready for this, guys. I'm ready. Hey! For those young bucks out there who don't know who my guy Fyodor Emelianenko is, this here is one. I'm a grown man and I have the chills right now. I said that, maybe I've got the chills from seeing a video game depiction of Fyodor Emelianenko. Anybody that knows EA MMA, the old school EA MMA games, Fedor was a killer. I used to use them a lot. They really made life hard for all of you by allowing me to use him online. I'm sorry. I'll say I'm sorry now for what I'm going to do to your backs and your faces. This is crazy. The EA did come through. I'm going to say I'm disappointed with the lack of gameplay, but I am very happy with the direction we're taking here, the mature rating that we've got. I thought the last UFC 4 was teen, and you know, emphasis on this damage, and then we got our boy Fedor showing up just one more time for our asses. Boy, oh boy, I am pumped. You guys, I want to keep the video short. I want to hear what you think. Leave a comment. Hit that like button, subscribe if you hadn't had a chance to, and please tell your friends and family that Coach Heavy Hands is back and he's covering UFC 5 and playing video games again with you. Love you all, and until next time, catch y'all next time. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.